So, look at all these beautiful slabs. We're going to be going through these and showing off what grade you got because I know you're all very curious. And I'm actually hiring. If you guys would like to learn how to do the card encapsulation, you can come down here and work with me and I'll show you how it works. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord, okay? That's where I'm taking applications from people. I'll probably leave that open for a little while and I'll probably pick someone, okay? We've got Stephen Barr. And Stephen Barr's got these lovely Final Fantasy cards. Here's Vaughn from Opus 14. That's Vaughn Full Art Legendary. Man, that's a great pull. Yeah, that came out of Opus 14. Oh, and by the way, if you guys notice anything wrong with the labels, just reach out to me. We'll set it aside. We'll get the label fixed, okay? So this is kind of like quality control too, because you guys are able to catch any issues with the label, and we have it here, so it's still fixable. Oh, look, it's Omega. That's also for Stephen Barr, another full art. Beautiful pull. Stephen Barr with the Emperor from Opus 14. Wow, these are some really expensive pulls he's got, guys. And they're grading pretty well. Here's Alan Doan, and he has Blaziken full art. Look at that. With that's May down there, right? So that's the hit card from your VMAX Climax box. Ooh, Pikachu V. This is for Muhammad Sayami. Mr. Muhammad just had a really great day yesterday. He pulled a signature card, a big signature card out of, what's it called again? Hololive. We're almost out of Hololive, man. So that graded 9, probably a little too off center. Ooh, but then he picks up Pikachu 10. Golden Pikachu. All right, Muhammad Sayami, Golden Pikachu 10. Here's Stephen Barr, and he's got Wool full art. Wow, man. Really fancy card, once again, from Opus 14. I remember when you guys were going through all these boxes of Opus 14. Guys, let him do the return. Let me set this down over here. We have Team Rocket Grunt, and he's got Mew EX from the 25th anniversary. We got those promo packs right now, and you can open one of these and pull one of these sexy guys out. These are pretty easy to grade 10 on. These Japanese cards are so nice. Really what you need is good centering, and then typically there is no surface errors at all. It's pretty rare, actually. Team Rocket Grunt, a 10 on your shiny magic card. A 10 on your Charizard 25th anniversary card. My God, that's fancy. That's for Team Rocket Grunt. I'll set that there for fun. Here's Andrew J. Badana picking up MC Lion, 3rd verse from Glowing Diva. Man, look at that. It's a wild looking card. You know, we bought those WeCross cards, and it was kind of a weird thing. We've never sold WeCross before. I'd never heard of the brand before, so it was pretty weird. Here's Stephen Barr with a Cloud 10 from Opus 14. He's going to be happy to see that. I'll put Mr. Emiliano to the side here. We're going to do all Emilianos at the same time because he always sends in for a lot. Now here we got Demetrius with a signature Ghislaine. Oh my Lord. Jobless reincarnation. Crazy. We got, I believe I got more of the reincarnations in yesterday, but I haven't unboxed them. So we might have to go looking for them. But yeah, this is why this set sold out so fast. That is going to be popular. Can I be one of your mods? I promise I won't ban. Oh my God. Demetrius, also pulling Violent Lady Eris. My gosh. Wait, he got both of these? Unbelievable. He got Eris and Ghislaine. That's crazy, dude. I did not remember that he also pulled Eris. My Lord. Here's Tammy Lowe with Cloud 10 from Opus 11. That's the full art. Tammy Lowe also gets Lightning 10 from Opus 1. Now, this is a big deal. Opus 1, that is a really good-looking card from that set. Now, these Final Fantasy cards, pretty much the #1 issue you run into them is if they have a print line. So you're always looking real carefully over the surface for print line. And yeah, they don't grade 10 100% of the time, but they do grade 9 sometimes. What's this? Tammy also got the biggest Diglett. Tammy, you're going to have to apply for that biggest Diglett roll then. Very nice, Tammy. All right, so that is Rocket Diglett there. How's it going, everyone? We got VZ Comics, and he pulls a 9 on Grand Moff Tarkin. What a great card. I think that's the only one we've pulled from the Star Wars set. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, he also pulls Ula and Rancor Series 2. Look at that. Very fancy. Both of those coming out as 9s. Not a surprise. Those old Topps cards are so hard to grade 10. You have to get really lucky. The pack just has to be so good and no print lines, no stickiness. So those are difficult to get 10s. And when they do grade 10, you shouldn't take it for granted because it is pretty hard to get those. Here's Kip. Now, jumping back here to the Final Fantasy cards, these grade 10 all the time. These are easy to get a 10 on. So we got Shiva and we got Lightning 10. Looks beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. Christopher Schutt pulls an 8 on his Venusaur from Red Deck, the 4 of Diamonds. What a nice card. Now, I know one of the issues with this card, and you might not be able to see it, but it's actually faded. So it loses a point for fading. Can't grade 10 with the fading. Here's Dave O'Callahan. He's got Jabba the Butt from Galaxy 1. All right, beautiful, man. It is a little easier to grade 10 on than the etched cards, in my opinion, because the etched cards seem to have more wrong with them. But yeah, you just need pointy corners and no sticking for this to pass as a 10. Great pull, man. Some is going to want it, I bet you. Dave O'Callahan also grades 9 on his sexy Star Wars Leia. So that's the first half of the pile. That's a lot of cards, man. We got stack number 2 to go through. Ivan Ramirez picks up Rayquaza VMAX 10 from VMAX Climax. Really fancy card. Maybe one of my favorite cards from VMAX Climax is actually this Rayquaza. Here's Alexander McKay, and he picks up, oh, look at this. It's Golden Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. Man, what a long name. You can see the text has to be smaller to fit onto the sticker there. It's Mr. Ran. Darn it. I just shipped all of Ran's cards out. He got a 9 on his Linda from the Nintendo Topps packs. Look at that. Beautiful card. If only it was 10, huh, Ran? Micah Roth gets a 9 on his Arceus Alternative Art. I'm betting it's just a little too off center. Yeah, right there and right up here. Just a little too thin, a little too fat. Matt Colley's got a 9 on his Job of the Butt. Darn it. If only it was 10. Rick Schmidt, lately he's been going deep. He's got his barcode here. And the barcode, for those of you who want to scan this, it shows you the moment that you pulled the card. Espeon VMAX graded 10. Oh, man, that's so good looking. Oh, I remember this one. This one was pretty close. You almost got the 9 on this, Mr. Rick. It's a little off center. You're lucky the back is so damn clean. If the back was just a little grosser, we would have given you a 9 on this one. This one was very close. Beautiful pull. I'm jealous. I want one. Here's Christopher Donaldson, and he's got a 9 on the Butterfree from Neo 2. Oof. A little too thin down here. Of course, it's probably not as bad, off center as that PSA 10 Illustrator Pikachu that Mr. Logan Paul purchased. Isn't that funny how off center that card was? And it has a chip in the corner. That's wild. Alan Azueta with Arceus V-Star from Brilliant Stars. Another beautiful card. Here's Joseph. How do you say this? Avila. There we go. Joseph Avila. Oh, man. Now, this one was just too off center. You can see it down here. Real thin, real fat. Sorry, Mr. Joseph Avila. Here's Carl. Carl, he's got a 9 on his Umbreon V. I think it's going to be a same story. Real thin here, real fat up here. A little fatter on the right, but that's not as big of an issue. Marty McCann picking up a 10 on his Mimikyu V from VMAX Climax. This is one of my favorite artworks, actually, from VMAX Climax. I think it looks really funny. So maybe he's watching a scary movie and she walked in on it. In Peng Seng Valet, he gets a 10 on his Pikachu VMAX from Vivid Voltage. It's a real simple card to grade. He's not super rare, but it's nice to have a 10 of him, isn't it? Christopher Schutt again. He picks up Silene, is that how you say it? From Battle Region. Oh, he graded this because it's an error card. So this card was printed weird. What happened was when it printed, it's like it mismatched. And so there's almost like a shadow going on. You can't see it very well. Let me try zooming in. All right, see how there's kind of like a line under his eye? So it's like it didn't print correctly. There, you see it here too by his hair. See that? So it's like a certain layer of the ink. Yeah, misaligned texture is a good way to describe it. Yeah, you can see it here too. So that is actually an error card, which makes it pretty desirable. I think that's very cool that he pulled that. And if only it was a bit more visible, I think that would bring up its value a bit. I don't know what somebody would pay for that though, but it is an error card. Congratulations, Christopher Schutt on that. Here's Sean Culbertson. Mega Rayquaza 9. All right, sorry about that. Not a 10. Andrew J. Badana picking up a 9 on Aerith. Darn. Probably it had print lines. Anthony Rodriguez, a 10 on your Umbreon V from VMAX Climax. Beautiful. Here's Gabriel Rodriguez. What do you guys think this card graded? Probably 10, right? Oh, he got a 1 on CD Promo Holo Charizard. Ooh, fancy, man. That is a cool looking Charizard, isn't it? Okay, we have Dontrell Davis with Raikou from Vivid Voltage. That's tough. Here's Eero Talljander with the 9 on the Neuvern, but it's really obvious to see why. If you look down at this corner, it's real small. You look up in this corner, it's real fat. So your card is shifted diagonally in the wrong way. Here's Eero Talljander. Ooh, with the metal Charizard. I could feel it immediately. It's quite heavy. That's so cool, dude. But I'm afraid this one graded 9, so this one did not pass as a 10. Look at that. Beautiful. I think this is the first time we've graded a metal Charizard. Dude, I should put some metal Charizards into the live custom so we can have a shot at more. Beautiful. It's so heavy in your hand, too. Sean Culbertson with Gengar VMAX 9. Oof! But you can see why. Hold on, let's zoom in. Look at that edge. You can see it's real off center. So that one's an obvious 9. But you know what? It was a 9 when you pulled it, but it still looks great. And if it's going to be a 9, it's going to be a 9. You might as well have it graded. Here's Alexio Alvarez with 10 Lugia. That's the best outcome. Congratulations, man. What a great card. That's the chase card from the silver deck. Wow, jealous, man. Okay, now we have Nicholas Gruber, and he's got a 9 on his Fusion Strike Celebi. What's going on with the Fusion Strike Celebi, I wonder? I'm not sure. It does look like it's tilted. Was there something wrong with the edge on this card? Yeah, this card's pretty badly tilted. You can see it better on the back. You can see it on the back better that it's tilted down that way. So I'm afraid this one has tilting. Stephen Barr has a 10 on his Hollow Garland Full Art. What a great card. And that's another legendary card too. So that's Stephen Barr. Now we have a few more for Mr. Emiliano Orala. They're all right here. And we saved you for last, Mr. Emiliano. You got a 10 on your secret rare, Anja level 3. All right, that's fantastic. You got a 10 on Sharon Yui Flare. That's from HoloLive. So I like that Emiliano bothers to grade the full arts because these are actually pretty rare per box. So they're not going to sell for as much as a signature card, but somebody might actually buy this, especially because it's probably going to be affordable. We have a 9 on the Kazuki Morinaka. So, I really don't know much about WeCross, but he sent that out to grade. And here's Liz level 1, also a secret rare, and that also graded 10. Now, these modern cards coming from these modern card printers, they get printed real nice. You can see the centering is really nice. Pokemon ought to step up their A game and get their cards centered better, but maybe it's better that Pokemon cards aren't centered so well because it would actually just increase the number of 10s out there, which would make their already pretty common 10s even more common. You know what I mean? So like the fact that so many Pokemon cards can't grade 10, that helps keep their rarity up when it comes to graded collectibles. And that's the end of all the graded slabs. We'll have more slabs forthcoming. I just want to announce again, if you're interested in getting a job working with Pokemon cards and doing card encapsulation, you can come down here to Lake of the Ozarks. If you're pretty good at it, we'll get you hired, okay? So let me know. Contact me on Discord if you'd like to get into the card grading business, okay? All right.